And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's live stream, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily British content. Okay, so some of you may have been on with us for that 2-hour live sort of watch along, watching of course the petition reach 1 million signatures, and that has now reached 1 million. I mean, I suppose we're using this as a measure. Nothing really happens when it gets to 1 million as such, but 1 million is a lot of people, and of course it's going to continue to grow. It was only released yesterday. It's currently growing at insane amounts currently, and is just continuing to grow. And again, people were asking what's actually going to happen and what's actually going to be coming off this. And I said on the live stream, I don't necessarily think much will come off of it, but it will definitely have to go to sort of Parliament and be discussed, but also sends a message. It definitely sends a message just how many people aren't happy with this Labour government, and I think that will go a huge way. But 1 million, it just feels like a massive landmark. We're going to go dig into some of the areas, of course, on the map and go through it. But guys, let me know your thoughts down there in the comment section below or in the live chat if you're watching this live, yeah, let's discuss this current petition and what it currently means. 1 million just seems like a bit of a landmark, but of course there is a while to go. There's new heights that this could even go to. It could go even further. It could to go even higher. If it get to 5 million, it could get to 10 million, then that surely, I think 9 million people voted for Labour, so surely that would spark something. But let's go dig into this. Guys, let me just change my screen across and then we'll go into the figures and the map of what this currently looks like at this moment in time. As you can see, my camera has just frozen. 2 seconds, just while I sort this. If you haven't already hit the like, then make sure you do. And let's go through this momentarily. And there we go, cool. I'm up here ready to go. So as you can see there, ladies and gentlemen, 1 million. It's over 1 million now on the actual petition map, which is absolutely huge within itself. And as stated, these 1 million signatures come from different areas of the United Kingdom, as we can see. As I was saying in the live stream, for those of you that were watching earlier on, you can see that the strongholds are from outside. The most people that voted, of course, the darker the area, the more that is where the most signatures have come from. So already you can see from this, essentially on this map, you can see that the lighter areas are coming from sort of Sinn Féin strongholds in Northern Ireland. You can sort of see central Scotland, whether you zoom it in to Glasgow, Edinburgh, these sort of areas as such are where less signatures are coming from. Major cities is something that I've kind of caught out on, because if you come down to the capital into London, as you can see, it's massively a yellow dominated area place. As you can see, East Ham probably the lowest, I think, in terms of constituents throughout the United Kingdom, with 309 signatures out of that 1,024,000 what we're currently on, which is absolutely mental. That's just got up by 24,000 in about 5 minutes, which is crazy. Moving over to other major cities, you'll see Birmingham, the likes of Birmingham, still quite low compared to other areas. Manchester, one of the major cities, that's very low, 410. And then you can come up over to sort of Bradford. I mean, you don't have to be too smart to understand why those sort of areas as such are lower in signatures. South Wales, Cardiff, as you can see, the trend, I think, is that the bigger the city, really, the less people have for signed. But, of course, it's 1 million signatures, which just feels like a bit of a landmark, especially because it's almost unprecedented. It does feel a little bit unprecedented because, well, a lot of people have come out that not really seen anything like this happen before on one of these online petitions. Now, I've seen them go up to 100,000, I've seen them go up to 200,000, I've seen them go a little bit high, but 1 million in 24 hours just seems crazy and unbelievable in terms of how many people have actually signed this petition to oust Starmer. And by the way, guys, it doesn't end today. I just felt like a landmark, if you get what I mean. It just feels like a bit of a landmark in terms of 1 million signatures. But as stated, this petition runs for another 6 months, meaning that it could certainly keep on going, keep on getting bigger. and better as time goes on. And as stated, the way it's going, as you can see, for those of you just tuning in, we started this live stream at 1,021,000. It's already at 1,030,000 pretty much straight away. So it's just showing how quickly this is moving. But I do agree with a lot of other people that have kind of come out and spoke about the situation. Is it necessarily going to change anything?
Just a quick one to say we have new Stuck Farmer t-shirts available on our store. Go grab them now. They are available at britishstand.com or check the link in the description.
Yeah, probably not. I don't know what happened there, guys. Some reason my ad just played off. I promise you that I wasn't playing that in the middle of my thing, and my video is frozen, so just give me a second whilst I sort it. Sorry about that. But as you can see, yeah, I don't necessarily think that it's going to be mattering. It's such as that so many people have signed the thing. Obviously, it feels like a bit of a landmark getting to 1 million signatures, of course, but it's still a long way to go, and it's not necessarily going to call for a general election. Well, it won't call for a general election. I don't think it's actually going to do anything, really. But again, if you keep on compounding these results, keep on getting more people to sign this thing, and then if it gets to the heights of 5 million, 10 million, then of course, then certain questions will then need to be asked. But certainly looking at other people's reactions to this already so far, since this petition has gone live, Nigel Farage has actually came out and said he's never seen anything like this in his life. Rupert Lowe, a lot of the Reform MPs, some of the other influential figures have never seen an actual petition like this grow so much steam and get so much signatures in such a short space of time. So it does show the overall public frustration about this Keir Starmer-led government, but hopefully, as stated, it will now, of course, be discussed in Parliament. It has to be discussed in Parliament. Whether how deep they go with it remains to be seen. Not necessarily have to spend too much time on it, but it will have to be brought up. It's at 1 million signatures. I think 10,000 and 100,000 you have to actually have a chance to discuss in Parliament. So 10 times more than that already in 24 hours, and that could be even more by the time we actually get to the point where it's actually counted. It definitely has to be spoken about for sure, but will it do anything? Probably not, unfortunately, which is sad. But it does send a message, most certainly, which I think is very, very important as well. But yeah, that's it. In terms of if those of you that haven't actually voted yet, ladies and gentlemen, or voted, I'm saying voted, if any of you guys haven't actually signed the petition, I'll leave a link down there in the description. I see a lot of people in the live chat saying about the link. I'll put the link into the live chat so you guys can all do it. Let me just put it into it now as I'm live so you guys can get it. But here you go. So in the live chat, it's already up. So it's pinned, and then I'll just stick it into the thing. By the way, there you go. Signed. That's all in there for you. People in the live chat, stop coming at me. It's all up there for you guys, everybody to sort it all out. So if you haven't already signed the petition, you can do, but it's already passed 1 million voters in such a short space of time, which is crazy. But I can see a lot of comments coming in. Everyone kind of happy, but certainly it's something special. And it just feels like a bit of a landmark, you know, 1 million signatures. But as I keep reaffirming, I don't necessarily, it won't call for a general election, of course, but certainly it sends a message. It sends a message, and just to see how far this could actually go. How far could this go? Could it go even further? Could it be built bigger? Could we see this reach 5 million, 10 million? I mean, if it hit 10 million, then my goodness me, that's more than Labour voters, and certainly something would have to come of it. So we'll have to wait and see what happens as time goes on, but it certainly feels like a bit of a landmark. I've taken a lot of your time today, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching this live stream. If you're watching it on replay, hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Let me know your thoughts on this one down in the comments. And do you think it will do anything? As stated, let me know in the comments. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next live stream. Take care. Peace.